Do you understand how lucky you are? No, this isn't clickbait. Don't click away. See, what you're looking at is the future of ECW. Because EC3 is here on ECW, and as voted by you, EC3 was the most hyped person to debut on this episode. It's already chosen. I'm gonna be the face of ECW, but tonight, it doesn't matter if they're from Pennsylvania, it doesn't matter if they're from Philadelphia, it doesn't matter if they're from around the world. I will face anyone. EC3 is opening the challenge to anyone in the world. Come on out tonight. Make yourself famous off of my name, because I'm EC3 and I'm changing the game. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to ECW here tonight. What a night of action we got set for you. You just heard from EC3, and right now, opening up this week of ECW, none other than Johnny Wrestling, Johnny Gargano in action here tonight. Last week, last episode, man, he had a huge vignette. You guys loved that Johnny Gargano was coming to ECW, and tonight he is in action, but who? Who is he facing here tonight? That's the question. Last week, last episode, Velveteen Dream opened up the episode, defeating an old legend of ECW in Rhino. Tonight, Johnny Gargano opens up the episode, but who is he facing, man? That's the question right now. Who is it going to be? Because regardless, Johnny Gargano looks to steal the show tonight, and Johnny Gargano looks to make a name for himself as Paul Heyman is still scouting talent for Guilty as Charged. Who's going to get those title opportunities? Oh my goodness. Johnny Gargano going one-on-one here tonight with an ECW legend in his own right. Ladies and gentlemen, Rey Mysterio Jr. is in the house. And look at, wait a minute, look at the attire that Rey Mysterio is wearing in contrast to the attire that Johnny Gargano was wearing. You got Spider-Man and Rey Mysterio, you got Venom and Johnny Gargano. Tonight's action is going to be straight out of a comic book, and let me tell you, the fast-paced action these two men are probably going to provide, it'll make you think like you're in a comic book, surely. Not just the attires, but the action as well. Tonight of ECW action is about to be insane. I'm happy to get right into it. Let's wait for the bell. But Rey Mysterio, I can't believe he's back here at ECW. Oh my goodness, man. We're getting underway though. Here we go, man. Johnny Gargano versus Rey Mysterio, a first time ever encounter. And the bell has rung. Let's get into it. And they lock up right away. Rey Mysterio taking that arm. Wait a minute. Gargano, though, working out of it. Got the wrist under control. But Rey coming right back. Got the head now. Side headlock. Is Johnny Gargano going to fight out of it? No. Rey got that side headlock locked in deep. Rey transitioning over to the arm. Great chain wrestling here from both men. Johnny Gargano and Rey Mysterio filling each other out. Rey and Gargano locked back up. Backing him into the corner. Are we going to get a clean break here? And that's sportsmanship right there shown for Rey Mysterio and Johnny Gargano. Wait, Irish whip counter. Rey has Gargano on the apron. Rey throws a strike, misses. Gargano throws a strike, hops over the top rope into the ring. Whoa, big Northern Lights suplex, does not go for the pin attempt. Instead, kicks Rey right in the back. Johnny Wrestling looking to take over here tonight. Johnny Wrestling looking to make a name for himself as Paul Heyman, as I mentioned earlier, still looking for talent, still scouting every single week. Who is going to earn those championship opportunities? Oh, big Uranagi counter from Rey Mysterio here. And both men going back and forth in action here tonight. Both men wants those title opportunities. You never know what title opportunity you might get either. It might be the television title or it might be the World Championship. We do have word from Paul Heyman that the World Championship, the ECW Television Championship, the first ever ECW Women's Championship, and the ECW Tag Team Championships will be the official championships here at ECW's return. And both men right now are going to be looking to go to Guilty as Charged to compete for. Look at Rey Mysterio taunting a little bit, but oh! Johnny Gargano going to make him pay with a big drop kick right there. And now Gargano lifting Rey up to a knee. What's he going for here? Gonna grab him up, got him by the back of the mask, dragging him over to the corner now, slams his head in once, twice, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 times from Johnny Gargano. Rey Mysterio getting to his feet though. Oh, only to get taken down with a big time forearm. These men going back and forth here tonight. Whoa, 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 whoa. Johnny Wrestling lifts him up, slams him down. Johnny Wrestling, man, he's got a big history here in the ECW arena. This man injured his back very severely in a match here in the ECW arena against Ricochet. Wait a minute, going to the top rope, comes back off, Hurricane Rana connects from Rey Mysterio. Mysterio going for the pinfall attempt here. Only a 1 count. That was the very first pin attempt, only got a 1 count. Both men going to need to do a lot more action to one another before we can see a 3 in this one. Gargano getting dragged out, no counter from Gargano, big elbow, and a third elbow right there. Rey backing up into the ropes. Gargano right there on him, though. Going to whip him off into the corner. Yes, he is. Gargano charging in. What's he looking for here? Going to pull him out, lift him up, possibly looking for a little lawn dart action. And a lawn dart connects. Rey Mysterio's head driving into the middle turnbuckle. And this one could be over. Only a 1 count from Rey Mysterio. Usually we talk about the heart of Johnny Gargano, but I mean tonight, the heart. If you want to talk about heart in professional wrestling, god damn it, Rey Mysterio invented the term. And Rey Mysterio now coming right back. Whoa, wheelbarrow. Bulldog connects from Rey. And Rey has Gargano right where he wants him, lifts him up. No counter from Gargano, big jawbreaker there. And Gargano now lifting him up, side suplex, drops him right on his head. And Gargano stomping on the gut now. Johnny Wrestling, wait a minute. Gargano escaped, locked in. Is Rey gonna tap? No, Rey threw a knee and got him over with a huge punch right after. That could have been all she wrote right there. Gargano was going for broke. And now he whips him into the corner, charging in. Big Uranagi from Rey Mysterio. And Rey's gonna lift Gargano up. Wait a minute. Wine me, dine me. 619 me. Here we go. It connects. Oh, man, he's going to go for that frog splash right after. Looking to call it a day. Froggy. No, Gargano puts the knees up as Rey dives off. Rey getting to his feet now. Gargano whipping Rey to the corner. Charging in. Maybe looking for another lawn dart. Yes, he is. Gets him up on the shoulders. Throws him head first in the middle turnbuckle. Rey Mysterio went high risk, but he did not get a high reward. Gargano taking advantage. 1, 2, 3, almost a 3. Couldn't be closer, Johnny, if you were 4. Oh, my goodness. And Gargano lifted up Rey Mysterio to his feet now. What's Gargano looking for here? Picks him back up. No, maybe looking for another lawn dart. Rey said, nah, not now, not ever. And he's going to lift him up with a suplex attempt. No. Gargano turns around. Wait a minute. Gargano grabs Rey up. Big back suplex. Oh, he just tossed him down. Okay, Gargano, I see you out here. Wait a minute. Oh, Gargano calling for him in the corner. Looking for a little super kick action. Super kick takes Rey Mysterio's head off. What a kick. But Rey Mysterio kicks out. Gargano in disbelief. This audience in disbelief. Maybe a little rope break, but I mean, at the end of the day, Rey Mysterio still managing to survive here tonight in the opening contest, and Gargano getting the crowd with him here in the ECW arena. And he's going to lift Rey Mysterio to his feet. No, big arm drag counter from Rey. With Gargano on his feet, Rey Mysterio's lifting him up. What a match we have here tonight in the opening contest, and we're only just getting started here tonight. Oh, he throws Rey into the corner. Oh, big time shot from Gargano. And goes to grab him, but no, Rey spins out. Got the man's arm on lockdown. But wait, Gargano trying to fight back. No, instead gets elbowed in the arm. And now Rey kicks him in the gut. Oh, what the hell is he looking for here? Lifts him up. Oh, what a power bomb. Didn't keep him up for long, but he got him up just enough to drop him down. And now Rey going to the top rope, possibly looking for another frog splash. Can he hit this one? Oh, man. No, he's calling Gargano to his feet. What's he looking for here? Wait a minute. Oh, he jumped right over him. Gargano managing to move out of the way at the very last second, and Rey Mysterio ended up tripping on him, but Gargano did get caught with a leg there. Oh my goodness, what a forearm for Gargano. Gargano firing on all cylinders right now. Oh, smacks him down once, pick him up, smack him down again, and a duck underneath, roll through, big kick to the head, sends Rey right into the corner. Gargano's got him right where he wants him now, possibly looking for a third lawn dart. Third time is always the charm, and here we go. Johnny Wrestling throws him right into the middle turnbuckle. Collides hard. Wait, picks him up though. What's he looking for here? No, Rey counters. Big shot to the back from Rey Mysterio. And Rey now locking over the arm, but no, Gargano fighting back. Big forearm attempt there. Big rolling savant kick, and he catches him. Whoa, whoa, wait a minute. Oh, turned him inside out. What a move right there. And Gargano once more backing into the ropes, calling for once again a super kick, looking to take his head off, and it connects. Once again, Rey Mysterio's head taken off his shoulders. 1, 2, only a 2 count, 2.5, and Gargano in disbelief. Now Gargano, the man going to the top rope. Wait a minute, high risk, high reward. Can he get the reward? Whoa, went for a foot stomp. Rey moved right out of the way. Grabs him by the back of his neck here. Dragging him to the ropes as well. Gonna throw him back possibly. Yes, he is. Throws Gargano back. And now Rey has Johnny right where he wants him. He's going to grab him by the legs. No! Gargano countered. Big kick to the head. And Rey on instinct rolling to the floor now. And Gargano taunting him, telling him to get in the ring. But he's going to chase after him. Oh, man. Both men going to the outside here. Wait a minute. Northern Lights connects. What a Northern Lights suplex. Last episode, you saw Becky Lynch utilize the guardrail on the outside to her advantage, and she ended up winning the match. Let's keep that in mind. Whoa, Gargano caught Rey, and a snap suplex on the outside. Very little padding, basically like you're hitting concrete out there. Oh, Rey counter, big shot, and a big enziguri no counter from Johnny Gargano. Big overhand, no counter once again from Rey. Referee high up in his count. This one might end in a count out. I think the referee's on a count of 6. Rey whips Gargano into the ring. Referee on a count of 7 now, but Rey obviously breaking the count. Lifting Johnny Gargano up to his feet. Whoa, wait a minute. This one could be it here. Rey looking for another 619. It connects. 619 connects. And Rey getting in the ring said, screw the frog splash. He might be looking to just end it here. Wait a minute. No, instead he had second thoughts. Going to the top rope, but I think he just took a little too much time. Wait a minute, looking for the froggy. It connects, that could be it. Here we go. 1, 2, no, only a 2 count. Rey Mysterio just as shook as we are. He just gave Johnny Gargano everything he had, but the legend, wait a minute, going back to the top rope, maybe looking for another frog splash. 2 in a row. Oh, no! Instead, went for a leg drop, but Gargano makes him pay for it. Big low drop kick there. And Johnny lifts Rey to his feet. Wait a minute. Counter from Rey Mysterio here. Whips him into the corner. Big overhand from Rey. And now he's going to whip him down in the bottom left corner. And he's charging in. Oh, Gargano moved out of the way at the last possible second. And he's going to whip him into the corner now. Charging in, stalking his prey. Possibly looking for the lawn dart, excuse me. Yes, he is. Another lawn dart, and Rey Mysterio is hurting here tonight in Philadelphia, but he's still fighting back. The originator of heart in professional wrestling taking on the current innovator of heart of professional wrestling. And Gargano goes for a forearm, but Rey counters. Gargano counters. Big kick to the back of the leg. Neither man wants to lose here tonight. Big back suplex. They know that guilty is charged is coming soon, and they want an opportunity on the card. He kicks him in the gut. Oh, no. Looking for another Gargano escape. Rey's locked in, and Rey Mysterio trying to fight through the pain. He's trying to fight through the pain, but he ends up tapping out. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner here tonight by way of submission, Johnny Wrestling, Johnny Gargano. What an absolute hell of an opening match here tonight. And if I was anyone, I think that might be my match of the night. But granted, we were only just getting started here tonight on this episode of ECW. But what a match this was. Gargano and Rey battling back and forth in only ways that they could. But Rey Mysterio at the end of the day, Rey Mysterio's age may have gotten the better of him. Gargano just had too much heart here tonight, was able to battle back, was able to lock in the Gargano escape, and taps out Rey Mysterio. What a win for Johnny Wrestling. It was a big night of action on episode 1 as ECW returned, but you, the audience, the fans of ECW have voted, and the vote matters here in ECW, and you guys voted that Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn versus Red Dragon was the match of the night. Now make sure you check the card at the end of the video, make your vote count for episode 2, let us know who you think won match of the night on this episode, because it matters here in ECW. Mustafa Ali and Finn Balor are coming to ECW, as well as you guys voted for the match of the night. What a big match that was last episode, but right now, tonight, we have EC3 making his debut, and at the start of the show, he laid down the open challenge for this week. Anyone can show up. Anyone can try to make their name off of him. Because last episode, you all voted that EC3 was the most hyped superstar to debut here tonight on ECW. And well, let's see if EC3 can live up to that hype. This man has every single qualification needed to lead the movement of the new age of ECW, but the question is, can he live up to every single thing that he said? He says that he is going to be the future of ECW, but when you got someone like Samoa Joe, who last episode tapped out a huge competitor in Roderick Strong in just 2 minutes, well, that's a hard act to follow. But if anyone can do it, I mean, I would suppose it would be EC3. This man is in the top 1%. This man says he is changing the game. But who is he facing here tonight? Who is going to answer the open challenge that EC3 has laid down? He said it could be anyone in Philadelphia. He doesn't care. He doesn't care if they're from anywhere in the world. It could be anyone in the crowd. They can hop the guardrail. But tonight, we will find out if EC3 truly is changing the game. But who is he facing, man? Who is he going up against here tonight on the second episode of ECW? Let's find out right now, man. Let's find out right now. If you are new, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We are on the road to 3K. Leave a like if you've enjoyed the episode so far. Hit that bell so you know every single time ECW is coming at you with some more episodes. But let's find out right now who he's facing. Oh, okay. Lin Say Dorado making his ECW debut here tonight. And Lin Say Dorado looks to shock the world as he's taking on EC3. But can Lin Say Dorado do it? Can Lin Say Dorado make his way down to the ring? And can he pin EC3? That would be one hell of an upset. That would probably be the biggest upset story so far told on ECW's return. But can this man do it is the question. He's going to bring a lot of agility. He's going to bring a lot of high-flying octane action to the table. But EC3 is going to bring that power to the dance, and power more than likely always takes down the speed, because once you get your opponent down to the mat, well, let's just say it's not very pretty. But if Lin Say can manage to stay on his feet, if Lin Say can manage to stay in the air, he might have a chance here tonight against EC3. But that will be determined very, very soon, because this is a first-time encounter, and this is EC3 versus Lin Say Dorado. Here we go. And they're going up. Wait a minute. EC3 charging in. Just drops Lin Say right on his knee. Oh, my goodness. Goes to kick him in the back. Lin Say countering. Wait a minute. Using that speed I was talking about. But no. EC3 drops him down onto the mat with an alley-oop. And now he's just going to toss Lin Say Dorado down to the mat. Kicks him in the back once again. Lifting him back up. Another kick to the back. EC3 just brutally attacking Lin Say Dorado now. And this is exactly what I was saying. If he could get him down to the mat, well, Lin Say might not be lasting very long in this one. Wait, Lin Say back on his feet, charges in. Big Hurricane Rana from Lin Say Dorado. He's still got some fight left in him. This cat has 9 lives here tonight. And EC3 is down on the mat. Oh, what a move right there from Lin Say. Lin Say goes to kick him in the face, but EC3 shoves him off. Whoa, charges in. No, Lin Say shoves him off, charges in. Big one-legged drop kick. and now he's got him up, but no, EC3 takes him right back down. Every single time Lin Say gets a little bit of offense in, EC3 manages to just cut him off and to take control once again. But wait a minute, backstabber out of nowhere from Lin Say Dorado, and Lin Say now kicking EC3 in the gut, and he's going to work down that arm, slowing the pace down a little bit, but that's not the pace you want to use, Lin Say. You're going to want to bring up the pace. You're going to want to try to do good lucha things here tonight. And he's dragging EC3 out, rolls them over. Wait a minute, we got our first pin attempt of the night. One, no, only a one count as EC3 manages to kick out, gets back to his feet. EC3 is being embarrassed here tonight, dare I say. Lin Say putting him, whoa, Lin Say tosses him up and over to the floor. Lin Say with EC3 on the outside now, gonna look to take advantage here. Lifts him up to his feet, but wait a minute. EC3's power game just comes into play as he oh my goodness, he just took the man's head off. Someone look in the 8th row. I think you might find this cat's head. Wait a minute, big chop misses. That Roland Savant gets countered. And EC3 now goes for something, no, gets pushed off by Lin Say again, misses the chop, misses the overhand. Lin Say catches him with a shot and a big forearm to follow up. Lin Say is trying to set the world on fire here tonight. Referee had a huge count now. They're going to need to get back in the ring. Lin Say just kicked him right in the face. Wait a minute. The referee telling him to get back in this damn ring. Lin Say rolls him in, and he makes it. He manages to break the count here. Lifted EC3 up to his feet. Wait a minute. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Big Hurricane Rana again to EC3. And Lin Say Dorado might have an opportunity. Oh, big uppercut there from Ethan. Wait a minute. What's he looking for here? Kick to the gut. Locks him up and slams him down. What a neck breaker. And you see the slow, methodical pace from EC3 as he looks down. And wait a minute, lifting Lin Say up. But Lin Say battling back once again. Maybe EC3. Maybe he ain't all that chalked up to what his standard was set at. Wait a minute. Lin Say pulling him back to his feet. Going for something, but no. Again, he drops him down. What a counter from EC3. Lifts Lin Say back to his feet, and he's going to work him over. Oh, slams him down into the mat with that STO. That could be all she wrote. 1, 2, 3. Thanks for playing, Lin Say Dorado. You lasted a good little bit, but at the end of the day, EC3 lived up to his hype, and EC3, dare I say, was just changing the game. Ladies and gentlemen, what a big win here for Ethan. What a big win for EC3. What a big win in the eyes of Paul Heyman, most likely. Because if you're Paul Heyman, you got to ask yourself, does EC3 have what it takes to be a main event player here in ECW? Does EC3 have what it takes to main event that pay-per-view known as Guilty as Charged? But what we do know is that EC3 is your winner here tonight, and he has changed the game. The Pirate Princess Kairi Sane and the punk rock ragdoll Ruby Riott are coming to ECW, but right now it's boss time as Sasha Banks is on her way down to the ring here tonight. And we already know that she is going to be taking on one half of the Iconics, but who is it going to be? Sasha Banks in action tonight, looking to make a name for herself, looking to go to Guilty as Charged to become the first ever ECW Women's Champion. But will she be able to impress enough? Will she be able to impress Paul Heyman enough to put her in that championship match? Last week, Becky Lynch versus Ember Moon was one hell of a match, was the second most voted match for match of the night. It was an absolute barn burner, but tonight, Sasha Banks looks to follow in their footsteps and set this place on fire here tonight. But who is she facing? Is it going to be Billie Kay or is it going to be Peyton Royce? Let's find out right now. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? We still don't know because, you know, the Iconics, they always come out together. They are always found together. And tonight is no different. Who's it going to be? Who's stepping into the ring? That's the question. Which one of these two is it going to be? Whichever one it is. Whether it be Peyton Royce, whether it be Billie Kay. The action tonight is going to be insane. This is going to be a first time ever encounter. And this is going to be, quite honestly, possibly match of the night. I mean, we had a crazy opening match with Rey Mysterio versus Johnny Gargano. But, I mean, let's be honest here. Billie Kay and Peyton Royce both bring a lot to the table. Sasha Banks brings a hell of a lot to the table. And you see Peyton Royce slowly getting into the ring. Peyton Royce, I think, actually, I'm getting word here. It is going to be Peyton Royce stepping into the ring here tonight with Sasha Banks. And Peyton Royce, now that we know who it's going to be, has every opportunity in the world to set this place on fire with Sasha Banks here in the ECW arena. But who can make a name for themselves, whether you win or you lose here tonight? That's the goal. Make a name for yourself. Make a reason why Paul Heyman should put you in the guilty as charged match. And here we go. The matchup has started. Sasha Banks going right after Peyton Royce here. Big Russian leg sweep there. And with Billie Kay on the outside of the ring, Sasha's got not one but two opponents. Let's be honest. Big cross body there. Going for the first pin. Only a 1 count. Sasha quick to get her shoulder up. And Peyton Royce stomping on her now. Lifting her up to her feet. Going for a whip, but no counter from Sasha Banks. Peyton Royce on the outside. No counter right there from Peyton. Peyton getting right back into the ring. What's she looking to do here? Locking her up. Wait a minute. Oh, working over the arm. And another one. Flips her over and throws the knee right into Sasha Banks' back. Taunting a little bit here. Wait a minute. What's she looking for now? Lifts her up to her feet. Gonna drag her over to the corner. Yes, she does. Gets her into the corner. Wait a minute. Sasha counters, though. Nice takedown there into the corner. Lifts her back up. Wait a minute. What's the legit boss looking for here tonight? No, counter from Peyton Royce. A couple elbows to the gut. That'll surely back him off of you. What's she going for here? Gonna whip Sasha Banks in the corner now. Charging in. Big kick. No counter from Sasha. Duck underneath. Super kick from Peyton Royce. And she charges in with a huge clothesline now. Lifting Sasha Banks back up to her feet. Head kick. No counter from Sasha. And Sasha's going to go for a big snap suplex and turns it over into a pinfall. No, not even a 1 count. This action is intense right now. Big forearm from Peyton Royce. Sasha Banks going to follow it right back up, though. Turning her inside out. Drops her down with a huge neck breaker. And goes for a stomp. Misses the first one, but lifts her up to her feet. Locks her up. Wait a minute. Tosses herself back. Pulls her back into a back suplex. Connects. What an innovative way to go into it as well. And now Sasha grabs her by her hair, slams her head right into the mat. Lifting her up to her feet now. Wait a minute. Pops her up, but a counter from Peyton Royce. And Peyton Royce dumps Sasha Banks down to the mat. A little callback, if you will, to what we saw earlier with EC3 and Lin Say Dorado. And now Peyton Royce whips Sasha into the corner, charging in, and now she hits that spin kick. And another one. Oh, she kicked her right out of the corner. And Sasha's right there. Prime position for Peyton to strike. Big spin kick again. This one could be all over with. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Peyton Royce arguing with the referee in disbelief that that wasn't a 3 count. And she's going to lift up Sasha now. Wait a minute. No, Sasha battling back. Big uppercut there. And, oh, slams her back down into the mat. And look at that. Sasha Banks taunting over her now. Wait a minute. Going to lift her up to her feet. Big clothesline there. And another clothesline. Wait a minute. Goes in. Big enziguri, basically. And now with Peyton Royce down, she gets lifted back up to her feet. Big kick to the gut. Wait a minute. Going to turn her inside out. Yes, she does. Turns her inside out. That one could be it. Wait a minute, but Billie Kay, there we go. We were talking about it. Sasha Banks is going to face not one, but 2 people here tonight. And the second one's Billie Kay as she gets up on the apron, distracting the referee. That could have been a 3 count, but wait a minute, it might not matter because the Banks statement connects. And now, wait a minute. Quickly, Peyton transitions into a pin. 1, 2. Oh, almost a 3 count. And Sasha Banks was left in disbelief. That was almost a 3, and it was almost all she wrote for Sasha Banks' hopes. Wait a minute. Grabbing her up. Lifted her up. Wait a minute. Suplex onto the chair. Did you just see what they set up right there? Another suplex. Billie Kay smartly threw the chair into the ring at the right time. Oh my goodness. That can't be legal. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Somehow, someway, even with the interference of the steel chair, Sasha Banks manages to get her shoulder up to keep the fight in here tonight. Big uppercut there. And now Sasha going to whip Peyton into the corner. Yes, she does. And what's she looking for here? No counter from Peyton Royce. Big kick to the gut. No counter from Sasha. Sasha charges in for a drop kick. Nobody home. But Peyton Royce going to make her pay for it now. Grabs her by the hair and pulls it. Wait a minute. What's Peyton looking for here? Oh, catches Sasha with a huge knee. Clothesline up and over to the floor. Does Sasha Banks go? And now Peyton Royce just relaxing. No, I take it back. She's going after. Lifting her up to her feet now. What's she looking for here? Oh, went for a huge strike. Sasha countered, big forearm. Referee on a count of 2 now. Referee on a count of 2. Wait, what's Sasha looking for here? Drags her towards the steps. Now we're at a 3 count. Big elbow there from Peyton Royce. And Peyton Royce going for another move, but no, gets countered. Sasha goes for something, counters. Peyton goes for something. She hits. No, duck underneath, super kick from Sasha. Counters on top of counters here tonight. And a big forearm, no, big back elbow, no counter. A chop. But a chop returns. These 2 women going after each other, going completely at it. Referee at a count of 7. We might see a count out here tonight. Is Peyton Royce going to get Sasha in the ring? No, Sasha going to get Peyton into the steps. Excuse me. Referee at a count of 8, and this one could be all over. A count of 9, and look at Sasha Banks taking the count out victory. Ladies and gentlemen, that's strategy if I've ever seen it. Sasha Banks picking up the huge win by way of a count out. Oh my goodness, and you saw the arrogance. She taunted on the ropes, basically saying she got her, and that was a count out victory, the first here in ECW. But nevertheless, you got to give it up to Sasha Banks. That's using your mind, and Paul Heyman, he might like to see that. Guilty as charged. We might know who might be in the Women's Championship match. Here was a huge moment. You saw Peyton Royce immediately transition the Banks statement into a pinfall. Got as close to 3 as you could get without it being 1. And now, look at this. This is where I thought the match was over. That combination suplexes into the fisherman suplex onto the chair. But Sasha Banks managed to get her damn shoulder up at the last second. And that one was almost all she wrote. Even with the interference of Billie Kay here tonight, Sasha Banks, the legit boss, has still picked up the win here tonight. And there is your winner. Ladies and gentlemen, it was boss time here in ECW.
If I leave here tomorrow,
well, there you have it. The Revival and Street Profits both coming to ECW next episode. But for now, it is time for our main event of the evening, as Seth Rollins is in action. And tonight he looks to burn it down here in the ECW arena. Seth Rollins, last episode, he was one of the most hyped up people that you guys were excited to see coming to ECW this week, this episode. So, who's he gonna face is the question. In the main event last episode, Samoa Joe tapped out Roderick Strong in damn near 2 minutes. Can Seth Rollins set a fire here in the ECW arena that's similar to that? Because Samoa Joe, rightfully so, is probably the man that's at the top of the totem pole right now in ECW. But Seth Rollins has other plans for that. Tonight, he looks to set his name out as the top of the mountain. He looks to set his name out and stake his claim for that title shot of the World Championship at Guilty as Charged. But can he do it here tonight? We don't know who he's facing. The world could be coming at Seth Rollins, but I'm pretty sure tonight Seth Rollins is going to be coming after the world. But who is he going to face? That's the question here tonight. You never know who they're going to face. You never know who's going to be facing anyone in this first period of ECW as we're leading into Guilty as Charged. Anyone could come through those curtains. Anyone could come out, and anyone could try to make their name here in ECW. But Seth Rollins tonight looking to make his name against whomever is his opponent tonight. He's a fighting man and he's willing to take on anyone in the back. So who is it? Who's it gonna be? Oh goodness, it's about to be a crazy match here tonight as Cedric Alexander makes his ECW debut here tonight, and he's looking to shock the world against Seth Rollins, but Seth Rollins isn't going to let Cedric Alexander come out and just make a name off of himself here tonight. Cedric Alexander is going to have to earn it, but tonight in the main event, what better platform to earn an opportunity than tonight? Because if Cedric Alexander can defeat Seth Rollins here tonight, you have to ask yourself, is Cedric Alexander going to be in line for a guilty as charged main event opportunity at that ECW World Championship? Well, I mean, if I was a betting man, I'd say I would assume so. But tonight, Cedric has to get through Seth Rollins, and that is no easy task. But if there was anyone that could do it, it's a man with heart the size of Cedric Alexander. He fights for everything he's ever gotten in this career, and tonight is no different. But it is a first-time encounter, as every single other match has been here tonight. All first-time encounters. But this one has opportunity to be special as they meet in the middle. And I'll know a Northern Lights from Seth Rollins set this match on fire right away. Big kick to the back. No, Cedric counters. Goes up, half and half. Drops Seth Rollins right down. It looked like they were going to lock up at the very start of the match, but Seth Rollins had other plans. And now Cedric Alexander bringing the fight to Seth Rollins. Cedric lifting him up, working over that neck, slowing the pace down early here. Slowing down the pace very early. Working over Seth, throws him down to the mat. Seth getting on the outside of the ring. Cedric taunting right in his face. Might not have been the smartest move as the DDT is now in his favor. Seth goes for a kick. Cedric counters, rolls him through, and big drop kick. No, Seth Rollins dodges it. Rollins charges in with a huge knee strike. Right, wait, Alexander back on his feet. Whips Seth Rollins off. Rollins hits the ropes, drop down. Whoa, counter from Rollins. Fireman carry takeover. Rollins, no, gets countered by Cedric. Big forearm, big chop. Oh my goodness, the sequence that Cedric Alexander just threw right there, only to be stopped, and another big knee strike there from Seth Rollins. Working over Cedric, got a submission hold applied. Will Cedric Alexander tap out here tonight? No, he will not. Gets to his feet, and whoa, STO connects from Seth Rollins. Rollins going to lift Cedric up to his feet now, but Cedric countering, working over the arm, spins him around. Wait, counter from Rollins, throws him into the corner, turns him around, but no, Cedric counters with an elbow of his own. With Rollins on the apron here, but he's not going to be on the apron for long as Cedric turns him around and drops him down. What a maneuver there from Cedric Alexander. And Cedric now dragging Rollins to the middle of the ring. Going for a pinfall attempt, the first one of the match. Only a one count, but that's only 2 counts away. And Cedric Alexander knows that the win can be in his favor. Oh, nice move right there from Cedric. Lifting Seth Rollins back up to his feet. Wait a minute, rolls him through. Whoa, no, counter from Rollins. Rollins hits him in the gut. Rollins getting back to his feet, charges in with another knee strike. How many of those knee strikes are you going to hit before you knock this man unconscious for good? That's the question. And Rollins goes for a strike. No, counter from Cedric. Big forearm. Cedric hops into the ring. And whoa, Rollins counters, throws him back out to the apron. And a big forearm. No, counter from Cedric again. Hops back into the ring. Whoa. They lock up. Rollins going to shove him back. Yes, he does. And a big drop kick there from Seth Rollins. And now Cedric Alexander getting lifted up. No, counter from Cedric. Counter, big counter as well. Charges in. Huge jumping complete shot. And that one could rock Seth Rollins heavily. And he's got Rollins up, but no, Rollins counters, punches him right in the face. Another punch. No, Cedric comes back now. But Rollins managing to counter right back. Turning Cedric around. Turn around. Wait a minute. What's Rollins looking for here? Turns him back around, excuse me, throws a forearm there, but Cedric battling back, big forearm, duck underneath, super kick there from Rollins. Rollins charges in another knee strike, and look at it, Rollins getting hyped up over just kicking a man right in his face, and he's going to lift him up possibly. No, instead he's dragging him to the middle of the ring, excuse me. Going to grab him by his leg here, and stomps right onto it. That'll hurt him for certain. That's a cruiserweight man right there. He likes taking it to the air a little bit, and taking out the legs is a smart move from Rollins. But wait, big shot there from Rollins now. Drop kick connects as well. Wait a minute, lifting Cedric Alexander up to his feet. What could he be looking for here? Huge enziguri, but Cedric shrugs him off. Lifts him up to his feet. Gonna drag him over to the corner. Yes, he is. Slams him down in the turnbuckle. Lifts him up. No, counter from Rollins. Rollins turns him around. Big back suplex connects. And now Rollins lifts Cedric back up to his feet. Wait a minute. Rolls through. Gets him up. Avada Kedavra connects. And he's going for the pinfall attempt. 1, 2, 3. It is all. She wrote a Avada Kedavra from Seth Rollins, and Cedric Alexander was out for the count. What a match it was here in our main event. Cedric Alexander was coming back and forth with those counters, but at the end of the day, Rollins only needed one Avada Kedavra, that kneeling super kick, to put Cedric's lights out. And as you see right here, boom! Big Avada Kedavra. And that was a 1, a 2, and a 3. Rollins took it home. Seth Rollins with a pretty dominant performance, let's be honest here tonight. A pretty dominant performance for that man. What a message sent to Paul Heyman. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning into this episode of ECW. And as always and forever, peace.